Welcome to Mito and Barb's Real Alaska. We can't see Russia from our porch, but we still have a darn good time. Bachelor Creek, Alaska is located about 90 miles northeast of Fairbanks. It's one of the premier recreational prospecting areas in the interior. You drive up the Steese Highway and then you turn off and take a goat trail back 5 miles until you get to the creek. You really need a four-wheel drive or an ATV. But once you get back in there, between the fact that you're in such a remote, pristine location, and there is indeed gold located back there, you really can't ask for anything more for a prospecting outing, whether it's a day outing or a week-long camp out, which we've done both out here. Let us begin our trip. Hi, Ethan.
Mito wanted to film this, so if it's a bouncy ride, bear with me. I'm doing this hanging out the side. That hurt. I got a mirror right in the middle of my picture. Oh, I'm trying. I'll just go that way. There we go. Good grief, Batman. He's trying to kill me. I'll just hold it out. Oh, the snowplow. He went up a little higher the last time, but that's okay. That stuff is like slush. There. Sorry. There we go. You can see me filming in the mirror. Hi, folks. I'm trying to get down below it. Oh, there he is. Ethan's hanging out in the back. Whoa, hey, Miss Bessie. Oh, hold on. I got a pun. Here he comes. Coming through the last snowplow, how? And there he goes. Bye-bye.
All right, what do we got here? Oh, crap. Now, remember, this is a weekend before Memorial Day here. Check this stuff out. This is what we call the flow pack over, the ice pack on top of the river. It just hasn't busted loose yet. Oh, cool, huh? Is that stuff pretty neat looking or what? Yep. Yep.
We are going to make the attempt to go down the river. We're going to drive the riverbed as I hang out the side. Actually, I'll go through the windshield this time and see if that works any different. Nope. Ooh, once we get the hardware to hold the windshield down, it'll be more fun. Oh, sure. Easy for him to say. Yeah. No, we're not thinking. Water. Yeah, tell me when you're gonna splash the camera, ding dong. Well, there's water. What do you think? Whose child is this? Welcome to Alaska. Huh. I think stay high.
I think we can cross it.
Yeah, I think we can too, because it's not running that deep. Go ahead and cross it. Woohoo! Yeah, see, I told ya. Was that fun, folks? Bye. Look at there's Dad coming through.
We set up a base camp, then we broke out the four-wheelers and decided to do some prospecting that afternoon. Prospecting is the act of going out and finding the spot where you actually want to set up and do your work. You take a gold pan, a shovel, and find a little color. We went in two different directions, and the wife scored first. She found this extremely large boulder in the middle of the creek bed. It's quite obvious that this boulder doesn't move every year during breakup. It would take a 100-year flood. So we broke out the potato picker and the shovel and went to work. You have to be very careful when you're digging dirt out from underneath these kind of boulders because it's easy for them to tip over, and if you're too close and you get pinned, you're going to be in a world of hurt because you're out in the middle of nowhere and there's nobody out there to help you but you and yours. We made a classifier for our trailer which skims the large rocks off of the dirt that we dump on there. That way when we run the dirt through the sluice box, we have a whole lot less debris in there that we have to remove by hand that impedes the water flow. You run the sluice box. The small one we have is a portable, so we can check and see what kind of color we're getting. It's a little more efficient than a pan. If it looks pretty good, we'll set up the high banker nearby. We have a high banker sluice combination that runs off of a Honda engine and a water pump. You can either use it as a suction device or you can set it up as we're going to as a high banker and dump working material like we're doing into that, and the pump will do all the work and has a built-in sluice box, as you will see. So once we decided that this was good to go, we broke out the high banker and set it up on the edge of the creek. Now the high banker is a keen device. The water pump's spraying water into the top. You dump in the dirt as you see me doing there, and the water, high pressured water, breaks it up and it runs down through a trap and then goes out a sluice box on the other end. And there's traps, fencing, all kinds of weird things on top of the carpet in there to catch all of the finest gold. Now you can move quite a bit of dirt here because you're not sitting there picking rocks out. The top part of that is called a grizzly, and it has metal rods on the top that allows the large rocks to just slide right off like you see me pushing them there. It's sort of like the expanded metal was doing on the other deal. So you can move many a yard of dirt with this thing and recover a whole lot more gold than you would by either running a gold pan or a simple sluice box in the creek. It's the efficient way to go, but it does require some kind of motorized vehicle to tote it out because it weighs in excess of 100 pounds. So here's a different shot of it. You can see the sluice box, the constant running water through. You really don't have to do much. There's no maintenance to this other than taking your shovel and dragging it through the top on the grizzly to scrape out the extremely large rocks. And you occasionally reach in when you see some big ones that might get through the deal. Our vacation turned out to be an outstanding success. And by the time everything was said and done, we had enough gold to fill a little glass vial. Everybody had a great time. The sun was out. The weather was outstanding. There weren't no mosquitoes. We saw a little bit of wildlife. And any time out in the woods is better than any time at work. So we hope you enjoyed our vacation as much as we enjoyed our vacation. And we thank you for watching and bid you a good day. Compliments of the Fernandez family. Copyright 2010. Void where prohibited by law.